Have you ever watched pro sports to recognize that the most elite athletes in the world talk to themselves? Something to learn there, so let's talk about that next. You might think that talking to yourself is weird, right? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not, though. You see, years back, I realized that everyone I'd ever seen who was talking to themselves, well, they were either crazy or crazy successful. It was pretty much one or the other. How's your experience been with this? Everyone appreciates support. Sports teams love the support and the cheers of those fans, and within families, they depend on that support from each other. And within the game of love, being supportive is a quality that's desired and attractive to both men and women. But can you count on that external support? Can you count on your friends and family to always be there with that support, or even your romantic partner? No. And that's why talking to yourself, I don't think you can afford to consider it crazy. What it is crazy effective, crazy powerful, and crazy advantageous. I talk to myself a lot. My mind loves to go in 20 different directions all at once, and most of the time, it's not a big deal. Even advantageous, but not always. Sometimes it works against me. Because consider, what if my mind is going a million miles a minute, but only with discouraging thoughts? I become my own worst enemy. So I talk to myself, and I make a conscious decision to invest my energy into a better message that better serves me. And I do it at home, I do it in public, I do it at the gym, albeit to varying degrees and varying volumes because I don't want to be too weird. But yeah, I do it all the time and I do it everywhere. Talking to myself is a habit I can't stop, and I don't want to, because it's my weapon to combat and overcome these messages I don't want to hear or things I don't want to give energy to. So instead, I take those negative thoughts and I replace them with a better spoken word, even if it's something I don't entirely believe. But it's what I'm choosing to express. Why? Because I believe in being your biggest cheerleader, being supportive and encouraging and motivating. These are qualities that everyone finds attractive in any relationship, whether it's platonic or romantic, and I just don't understand why you would become dependent upon someone else for this. No one is always going to be there to pick you up when you're feeling low, and no one is always going to be available to give you that push that you need when you're thinking about quitting. The only person who will always be there for you, always in your corner and never leaves your side, is you. Now you can choose not to talk to yourself, but then your thoughts have no check other than just try not to think about it, which is easier said than done. So what I found to be easier, and a strategy that I promote, is replacing your thoughts with a spoken word. Your mind will struggle to focus on two messages, so turn up the volume and the energy on your preferred message. Now, regarding your spoken word, you won't be perfect, and it's not expected. You're normal if you don't, but when you slip up and things come out of your mouth where you're like, geez, that wasn't the best thing to be expressing, don't sweat it. Just change the ending. How you're going to talk to yourself, that's up to you. What do you think you need to consciously say more? Or what do you think you need to consciously rephrase when it slips out? It's a process to individualize what works for you, but I'm telling you, talk to yourself. The pros far outweigh the cons, and you'll take so much more control of your life, and you'll speed up how fast you reach those desired outcomes. Spoken words are the manifestation of thoughts brought to life by your emotions and their energy, and the process isn't necessarily done because your spoken words have powerful impact on your actions to either bring you closer or further away to your desired outcomes. I encourage you to put your finger on the scale and shift your odds in favor of greater success. Give yourself permission to talk to yourself. Find out more of what you really think, and with awareness, choose your words more wisely. As a coach in the game of love, one thing I want to share with you is that one of the most common issues I have with both men and women is the language that they use. They express such negativity and pessimism. It's a battle that we have to fight together to basically deprogram and program them for better things. So I want you to understand this is real. Your mind is very much like a garden that you have to tend to. So watch your thoughts and watch your words.